So guys, welcome once again to Think Tank TV. Now, I'd love you to listen to an interview that was done on Arise TV where Kenneth Okonkwo, the spokesperson of the Labour Party and Peter Obi presidential campaign, was asked a very simple question by the correspondent in Arise TV. She actually asked him that, what does he have to say about the fact that most of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's inner circle is actually saying that the certificate forgery saga is not enough for the court to overturn the election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that Tinubu should rather face the issues of developing and rebuilding our nation. Kenneth Okonkwo was actually furious and spoke truth to power. I'd love you to listen to the video, but not go anywhere. I'll be coming back to wrap up the video. My name is Moses and this is Think Tank TV.
Is it not scandalous that we have come to a level where people are saying that when a leader is false, fake, and forged, that it is a trivial matter? So you can imagine the level of the morality quotient that we have arrived at. Well, you know, generation of vipers will give birth to scorpions and serpents, and we have to tread upon scorpions and serpents in order to move forward in this country. How can you say that a young girl called Mesoma, who passed her JAMB, who scored very good grades, but because she was greedy, went and got third-party agents to write her own result and produce her own certificate? How can you say what she did was not trivial? How can you punish her for that? And then you have a leader of your country doing exactly the same thing, assuming without conceding that he attended the university. Then he wrote his own certificate. The same thing this girl did. And then some people are saying it's trivial. You know why they're saying it? Because they have destroyed their conscience and morality. Whoever ever came out on TV to make such a statement, mark my words, is not fit to hold any public office in Nigeria or anywhere in the world. Evil is evil. Criminality is criminality. Forgery is forgery. And the Supreme Court, by law, not just that they have the right to accept the evidence, they have a duty to accept it and act on it. Because by law, they say in exceptional circumstance where the evidence was not available during trial, the Supreme Court or Appellate Court can accept the evidence. Again, Supreme Court is a policy court. Are you saying it is now a Nigerian thing to forge, laying credence to the allegation by the university abroad? Are you saying the Supreme Court will keep quiet and portray Nigeria to the whole world as a nation of forgers? The policy of Nigeria is that Section 137(1)(j) of the Nigerian Constitution 1999 as amended is that whoever has presented forged certificate to Independent National Electoral Commission is disqualified from being president or holding any political office. So whoever that supports any such person is a conspirator to the crime after the fact. And that person also should be debarred from holding any public office in this country. So the Supreme Court, not only that they have the right by law, and they have done it before, they have a duty by law to ensure that a certificate forger does not become the president of Nigeria. Do you know? Go to India, he will be treated like a pariah. Go to United Nations Assembly. The people that even said they would meet him on sidelines, sidelined him and not meet him.
Mr. Okonkwo,
how do you want a leader?
Mr. Okonkwo, if I may step in, Mr. Okonkwo, it's not proven. If I may step in, please. It's not proven that the president is a certificate forger, and we will not use this platform to emphasize that. We still have to wait for the Supreme Court to get judgment on that. But let me just land, please. Yes, but that's what we're saying. We still haven't arrived at that decision yet. Let us wait for that, Mr. Okonkwo. Please let us wait for that. So if Mr. Atiku's Atiku's prayer is not answered, please. If his prayers is not answered, please. What is the way forward for him politically?
Good. Let me make one point clear. before today, before it was proved by CSU that this certificate did not originate from them, which is the condition to prove that a certificate is forged. So I say only the things that have been proved. Chicago State University said, this certificate is not from us. And as a lawyer, that is what the court said you need to prove that a certificate is forged. So that's by the way. So if anybody feels that I am not in order, let the person sue me for defamation. But I'm entitled to my freedom of thought. I'm entitled to freedom to express it the way I believe in it. So that's by the way. Then secondly, the way forward is that if the Supreme Court or any other court now says that Nigeria is a nation of forgers, then they should take responsibility for giving Nigeria that name. The way forward is that it will set a bad precedent in Nigeria. So the way forward is that every Nigerian should do the right thing and ensure that the law is respected. The way forward is to uphold the express provision of Section 137(1)(j).
Kenneth Okonkwo is so outspoken. Wow. This reminds me of David Hunday's post on his Twitter handle where a guy was actually fired from his place of work for submitting forged certificate, and he was actually standing on his right saying that the company does not have the right to fire him, that after all the president of Nigeria has a forged certificate.
Oh guys, not forged, Joe. I didn't forge it. You have gone to my school. You cannot sack me. This sack our leader in our country now.
Very funny indeed, but it's actually sent a message across to everyone in Nigeria that the truth of the matter is that if nothing is actually done about this Bola Ahmed Tinubu certificate saga, if indeed he forged the certificate, then it's going to be setting a precedent for people to be able to feel that there's nothing wrong in using a forged certificate. This is an opportunity for the judicial system to come up to the cry of Nigerians and do the needful to ensure that the law is upheld. Thank you so much to all our viewers and returning subscribers. We do not take it lightly. My name again is Moses and this is Think Tank TV. See you on our next video. Bye for now.